Hello, and welcome to the second edition of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Due to the overwhelming success of our first edition, we've received more funding, and I've gotten myself a cochier hat and laser eye surgery. So, without further ado, I give you 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Part 2. Music, please. As dry leaves that before the hurricane flew, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head, and turning around, down through the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry! His cheeks were roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as the snow. His stump of a pipe he held in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook while he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger on the side of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight,
"Merry Christmas, and to all a good night."
And to you and to yours a good night, and a merry, merry Christmas.